He's Pinky and I'm the Brain.
We're going to start off the recap of Week 9 with the Thursday night game with the Saints traveling to Carolina to face the Panthers. And the way that Carolina's been playing this year, it's no surprise that they lost. They lost 28-10 against the Saints. I picked that right because I have common sense, but you picked the Panthers.
I hope the Panthers keep playing soft. They have, at least for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Because the Falcons play them in 2 weeks. Boo!
Alright, now on to the Sunday games. We got the Jags and the Bengals. And no surprise, we both picked the Bengals. They ended up winning against Jacksonville 33-23. And this was a good win for Andy Dalton.
I don't get it, man. The Bengals, they can't. This wasn't an impressive win. You beat the 1-win Jaguars only by 10 points after they basically Blake Bortles tries giving you the game. Sorry, Cincy. I have a bad feeling about your division.
We'll get more into the AFC North later on when we discuss the other games dealing with that division. But next game here is the Bucks at the Browns. We both picked the Browns because they're on a hot streak, and I hate to say it, but you know they're actually pretty good. And as for Lovey and your Tampa Bay team, you suck.
Come on, Cleveland, win a Super Bowl. I want to see it before LeBron, anyway. Game time!
I don't know. That'll be tough. But on the next game, we got the Cardinals at the Cowboys. And it didn't matter if Romo was starting or if Brandon Weakling was starting. Yes, I said Weakling instead of Whedon. But Cardinals won 28-17. They currently have the best record in the NFL. They only have one loss. They are playing some impressive football this year.
Carson Palmer. Man, this team is good. They're good at stopping the run. There's no way DeMarco Murray was going to get over 100 yards in this game, especially with Brandon Weakling and that little crybaby who is a thrower.
And now we got the Eagles at the Texans. And we both picked the Texans because we both wanted Fitzmagic to win at home again. But some quarterback had to get injured, and some butt fumbler had to come in and replace him, and ended up stealing the game from the Texans. 31-21 Eagles on the road. And as for Mark Sanchez, Philly may not remember you for the butt fumble, but I can sure guarantee you that New York will.
Oh man, there was this beautiful article that basically said that, where Drew Bledsoe said that the New York Jet quarterbacks are like virgin sacrifices. It was a beautiful article because it's true. Mark Sanchez and the butt fumble, Geno Smith and his, hey, look, the secondary catch! Oh my god! But on a serious note, to quote the Archfiend, the Texans got Sanchez. Also, the problem that the Eagles were having with Nick Foles, he, first of all, the interceptions, which, I mean, Sanchez had a couple himself, but the Eagles had a terrible time scoring in the red zone. Like, I mean, from Sanchez, at least you have two shots from inside the end zone or inside the red zone to the end zone. I mean, they were clear as day, just bullets. And also, Jeremy Macklin is a beast. That is all.
That he is. Speaking of the Jets at the Chiefs. And if any of you decided to pick the Jets to upset the Chiefs in Kansas City, what's wrong with you? 20, I mean, it wasn't necessarily a blowout, but the Jets still put it out on their schedule. So 24 to 10, the Chiefs over the Jets. And they still have one win on the season. Geno Smith was out. They had Brandon Michael Vick, but that didn't do any easy whatsoever.
Man, the only halfway decent player, I mean, okay, Eric Decker's okay too. But I mean, okay, and Chris Johnson. But Percy Harvin, he's kind of a schlong for hitting Golden Tate in the face. But I mean, he's doing his thing. He's a beast when it comes to being a receiver. Even a kick returner, he's just I don't know. He's awesome. The Jets suck though. Sorry, Jets. Michael Vick. Ha ha.
Ugh. So much firepower on that team, and they still can't win. Ugh. Speaking of so much firepower but still can't win, the Chargers at the Dolphins. I wanted to see the Chargers win, but they did the exact opposite and put a goose egg against Miami, 37 to nothing. Chargers ended up pulling Philip Rivers because he was sucking so much. And oh my god, I hate to say it, but he was right.
I look like a friggin' genius. Philip Rivers had 4 turnovers, 3 picks, and 1 fumble. Yes!
We all make mistakes. Um, Next game here, I'm a little upset about the Redskins at the Vikings. I understand you're coming back from an injury, RG3, but for God's sakes, get to winning again. Especially when the NFC North last place spot is in jeopardy, especially for us Bear fans. And thanks for letting the Vikings win 29 to 26, by the way. But come on! Now you're just giving them momentum for next week. And oh my god, I don't want to. And I know next week they don't face Chicago, but I hope to God that was a one game swing there.
I wonder, will the Vikings be, or will the Bears be 3-7 after 10 games? Oh, that was a beautiful game. Good on you, Vikings.
No, shame on you. Shame on you! You're supposed to suck! But, speaking of suck, the Rams at the 49ers. Rams end up pulling this one out on the road, 13 to 10. And for those out there that picked the 49ers like us too, we didn't expect Kaepernick to choke on the goal line and lose the ball with the game on the line. You have Frank Gore as your running back. You have Bolden and you got Crabtree. You got all these threats, but you decide, oh, I'm just going to run in and, hopefully I'll score the game-winning touchdown and all will be good. But no, you fumbled it. And there is no excuse to talk to the press and say, well, I crossed the line, before I lost the ball or whatever. No one's gonna believe you. Just like oh man, that was a while back. But in week 2, when when the ref called you out for making a racial slur against one of our players, you're like, oh, I didn't say anything. No one's gonna believe you. Oh, Kaepernick. Oh, I swear.
I never liked Kaepernick. Never did. I always thought he was a piece of crap. I mean, losing. Okay, now that the Niners have a losing streak, and they have lost to the Rams. Good on you, Rams. Road Warriors. You get blown out at home, but you're doing good. You're doing good. I'm proud of you.
We're both proud of the stash for what he's done to this team. On to honestly, I think the game of the week. The Broncos at the Pats. But for those that watched last week, it wasn't much of a shootout as I thought it would be. Because Peyton Manning had trouble. Um, whatever mistakes he had, New England capitalized. And New England's a team, as we know we saw in the Patriot Bear game. When they start scoring, they don't stop. As a result, Tom Brady and his game won 43-21 over the Broncos. And yeah, I thought it would be closer, but Tom Brady has been on fire recently.
Where are you Bronco fans at? All you bandwagon Bronco fans that come into my work and call me crazy for saying that the Broncos weren't gonna beat the Patriots. When I said the Broncos don't have that impressive of a defense. They're like, oh, their defense is looking good, they're looking good. No, they don't. This game proved it. When Peyton Manning, if he slips up even a little bit, this team can't do anything. I mean, Monty Ball is out. Hill is not important. I mean, sorry, Bronco fans, you lost. Get over it.
Alright, now on to this next game, where everyone thought, well, the majority thought it would be a blowout. But it only turned into a 6-point game. Seahawks escaping at home against the Raiders. The winless Raiders, might I add. 30-24. Seahawks. Holy cow, at this rate, you're not going to win the NFC West. There's no way.
Oh man. I know I only picked the Raiders because I mean they gotta win eventually. But come on! The Legion of Bust. You let Derek Carr and McFadden come within 6 points of you. I don't know, Seahawks fans. Again, you bandwagoners that come into my work and tell me I'm freaking crazy that you're not, when I say you're not going to win a Super Bowl. I need a prop. We're gonna win a Super Bowl! We're smart! No, you're not. You're an idiot. Good on you, Oakland. This is a technical win, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh. On to the next game, we got the Ravens at the Steelers. And who would have thought that for 2 weeks in a row, Big Ben would throw 6 touchdowns? Last week against the Colts, this week against the division rival Ravens. They ended up winning by a landslide, 43-23. Big Ben has just been on fire lately. It's impressive.
I'm still gonna say it. This Steeler team is looking good, but again, I think they're just overachieving. They could still win the AFC North, but I'd rather see Cleveland win. Sorry, Pittsburgh. Um, but no, Ravens. Where are you at? Why'd you get blown out by the Steelers? Crap!
I guess we'll never know. To the Monday night game, the whopping 40-24 victory. The Colts over the Giants. Andrew Luck. What can I say? He is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. The Colts, one of the best teams in the league. Chuck Pagano, in my opinion, I'm calling it already after 9 weeks, is going to be the coach of the year. And as for the Giants, you got Seattle next week. So, I'm sorry, but next week's not going to look too good for you.
The Giants suck. That is all.
Well put. Now to week 10, making our predictions. We're going to start with the Thursday night game. We got the Browns at the Bengals. Um, this one will be tough. It will come down to field goals, that's for sure. Um, I'm going to say the Browns are going to pull the road win in Cincy.
Oh, okay. That's so. Wait, that completely throws me off. I was about to say Cleveland's playing well, and but I think I would have to be crazy to pick Cleveland and Cincinnati. But I'm not just crazy. I'm a whole new kind of crazy. Get it done, Hoyer!
Titans at the Ravens. Baltimore fans got to be going crazy because they lost in Pittsburgh against their division rivals. Um, but you should have no problem beating the Titans. Come on, go with the Ravens.
What is up with teams that when they're the first time they play them, they blow them out, and the second time they get blown out? I don't know, man. It's just messed up in my opinion. But there's no way that the Ravens are gonna lose 2 games in a row, and there's no way that the Titans are ever gonna win 2 games in a row this season. Remember what I said, Titan fans? You guys are going nowhere.
Chiefs at the Bills. This one will be a tight game, but the way the Bills play at home, I like their chances. I could see them winning this game by 6 or 7 points. I'm going Buffalo.
The Bills have to fall apart sometime throughout the season. And I think it's going to happen this week. Andy Reid, his walrus stash beard thing is going to get it done. Kansas City.
Dolphins at Detroit. And as much as I hate to root for a division rival, I need you, yes, I'm talking to you, Lions, to keep winning so the Packers don't take the top spot. I'm going Lions.
This game is a coin flip, in all honesty. Though, Lions, that first half against the Falcons, you guys are terrible. You let this team who got blown out by the Ravens the week before, but get by 3 touchdowns, was it? You had to beat them by 1 point. And who have the Dolphins beat? The Chargers. They beat the Pats in week 1. Oh man, who do I think is gonna win this game? Miami.
Now this game will be played in London. I know that. So I'm not going to make the mistake when I look at it later and say, oh, they played Miami, so there's no home field advantage. But Cowboys at the Jags. Um, come on. Jags are a one-win team. As much as I hate to root for Dallas, get it done, Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas should win this game, regardless if Romo starts or not. I'd love to see an upset though. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna show how crazy I am. Jaguars.
Dang. 49ers at Saints. Um, Saints are looking better. 49ers aren't. Saints.
I hate to say this, I really, really do, but the Saints are winning this division. I mean, they beat a certified. They not only beat, they embarrassed a certified good team. Then there's just gonna be no stopping them this season. They're gonna win. It's not even gonna be close.
Steelers at the Jets. Um, Steelers. That is all.
How can you pick against the Steelers right now? They blew out two supposed to be good teams. Yeah, Jets, you guys suck. You're not gonna win. Oh, you might win one more game this year, but you're not gonna win against Pittsburgh. There's no way.
Falcons at the Buccaneers. And he'll be happy to hear this, but I'm picking Atlanta to come out of their bye week and beat a division rival, Falcons.
You better win on the road against this soft Tampa Bay team on offense and defense. We're not gonna lose to Josh McCown starting over Mike Lennon. Mike Smith, you can easily get 2 wins these next 2 weeks. Get it done.
Broncos at the Raiders. And come on, Peyton Manning, Derek Carr, Broncos.
Um. Yes. All the evidence leads to the fact that the Broncos should win. But as I said last week, Raiders. Raiders are gonna win this game. Watch. I almost got it right last week. You all doubted me.
Y'all laugh at me. Y'all laugh at me. Um, Rams at the Cardinals. I mean, both teams coming off an impressive win last week, but you're in Arizona, and St. Louis is not going to win Arizona.
Jeff Fisher, you should be careful of your stash. It might be caught on fire in Arizona. I mean, that's why you guys are winning games. But Carson Palmer, you're gonna win.
All right, now revisiting the topic that I talked about earlier, the Giants at the Seahawks. Now I'm picking the Seahawks because the Giants are struggling right now. They are sluggish. But yeah, Seattle. Time to, step it up. I mean, I don't expect you to win the division because you're not playing like it. But I'm still picking you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they put up a goose egg against Seattle. Seattle's gonna win this game at home. Yeah.
Now the Sunday night game. Oh no. I'm trying to switch hours. No, actually, I don't need to ramble. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Um, I'm gonna try to switch hours with someone at work, so I don't have to watch this game. Bears at the Packers in Lambeau. They embarrassed us in Chicago. Imagine what they're gonna do in Green Bay. And I refuse to say their name when picking games, so I'm gonna say the other team.
Surprised you said that instead of your other name. Um, the slackers. But no, yeah, the Packers are gonna win. It's not. It shouldn't even be close, but it will be anyway. Aaron Rodgers against Jay Cutler. Rodgers. Roger.
Panthers at the Eagles. And if you thought that I'd be picking a matchup between Cam Newton and Mark Sanchez, then you're crazy. But now it's a reality. I hate both quarterbacks, but who do I honestly think is going to win? Philly.
Yep. Philly, you're gonna win. I mean, Mark Sanchez. I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna Sanchez the Carolina Panthers. They look like crap.
Yes, they do. Alright, well, that does it for our Week 9 recap as well as our Week 10 predictions. Stay tuned next week for a little recap Week 10, and we'll look forward to Week 11.